Hey guys, one of the biggest whitetail events of the whole year is going on in Chattanooga, Tennessee, June 23rd, 24th, which is the Mobile Hunters Expo, the Southern Show. This event is over 30,000 square feet of nothing but mobile hunting whitetail equipment, gear, and some of the best whitetail hunters you're gonna find in the Southeast will be at this show. Last year, I was able to go to the Expo when they had it in Ohio, and it was a fantastic event. A ton of people showed up, a ton of vendors. It was absolutely packed out. This year, it's gonna be so much bigger and even more accessible for us Southern guys. This is the one show you must go to if you're a serious whitetail hunter for a few reasons. Number one, there's gonna be absolutely a ton, and I mean a ton of vendors specifically for the mobile hunter that's gonna be there, where you can try before you buy, from saddles, tree stands, different climbing methods, climbing sticks. All these different brands are in this one facility, this one expo center, where you can go and actually try everything before you buy it, and it's an unbelievable opportunity. So many of us in the past have bought something because we saw it on social media, we tried it, maybe it just wasn't for us, and then we have to resell it. Well, at this event, you can try literally everything on the show floor and figure out what's gonna be the best bet for you going to this fall and be able to go and purchase it at the show and even potentially get a show discount, which is pretty cool that some of these companies offer. Now, my favorite part about the show, and this is something that really kind of got started a lot last year with the show they did in Ohio, which is the seminars. It's the speakers that are at the show that give a ton of value for you to be able to come, not only do some Q&A sessions, but hear them talk about very specific hunting tactics that help them be extremely successful. And this year for the Southern Show, it is no exception. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. You get some of our past podcast guests, some of our most popular podcast guests are actually gonna be there doing presentations on some of their specific hunting styles and what helps them be successful. Number one, you got Jonathan Moreland. I'm extremely excited to hear him speak about traditional hunting and targeting huge whitetails in Arkansas. He's been extremely successful. He's an absolute wealth of knowledge, one of the most popular guests on the podcast, and I surely hope you do not miss him talk. Also, you have Hunter Hogan talking about archery 101 when it comes to saddle hunting. Hunter's an extremely successful whitetail hunter from Missouri, travels all around the country hunting a ton of public land, and has knocked down some tremendous deer in the last few years. And again, a die-hard archery hunter. So if you're trying to want to get tips and tricks on how to become more successful, specifically saddle hunting and using archery equipment, he's gonna have a great presentation talking about that. Then you got Michael Perry. And again, our good buddy, Michael Perry. He's been on the podcast an absolute ton. Michael's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to whitetail hunting in the Southeast, specifically in Alabama. And he's gonna do a huge presentation talking about how to kill those big mature bucks in your home state and focusing on your home state. And again, Michael's done a great job with this, and he has a ton of information to share. I highly recommend, if you're gonna be at the show, make sure you sit in for Michael's presentation. So last but not least with the seminars, we have Jeremy Aaron and Daniel Lemon from Do It Yourself Hunter talking about how to hunt a new state on public land from tag to brag. Both these guys are extremely successful whitetail hunters. Jeremy Aaron was just on the Southern Outdoorsman podcast, where we really kind of dove deep on this topic, talking about their success that they've had hunting a bunch of different states in the Southeast. Both of these guys are from the great state of Mississippi, and they travel around the country hunting whitetails and also mule deer and elk as well. And they're gonna be honing in some of their skill sets, talking about what's helped them be successful when going out of state, finding new areas, how to be able to aerial scout, but also how to be able to execute those opportunities once you're on the ground. I'm excited to hear about Jeremy specifically talk about finding your niche of what you're comfortable hunting, habitat and terrain wise, and replicating that success in other states and specifically targeting those kind of areas in other states. This is gonna be an unbelievable event, guys. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Again, it's a Friday, Saturday event, June 23rd, 24th in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the Chattanooga Convention Center in downtown. This is a must-go-to event for any serious whitetail hunter, especially if you're a follower of ours. Again, really like the podcast. This is like the podcast on steroids, because not only are there gonna be quite a few other podcast guests there that aren't doing presentations, but they're gonna be on the show floor. This is a great opportunity to be able to pick these guys' brains and really ask them a ton of questions. And there may be a question out there from one of these guests that you've really been wanting to ask, and you have that opportunity at the Mobile Hunters Expo in Chattanooga. If you're wanting to come to the show, there's still a little bit time left to be able to purchase your tickets online at the mobilehuntersexpo.com at the website. And if you use the code SOUTHERN for the Southern Show, you'll save a little bit of money on your tickets. Also, there will be show tickets available at the door if you decide to pick it up at the door. So I hope to see you guys in Chattanooga, Tennessee, June 23rd and 24th.